All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. This is it. This is the last episode we're going to do. Austin, are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Now I think you've got an idea in your head. The end of the last video. I'll probably put these two videos out together just because,
Right.
it works. Or maybe I won't because, like I said in that channel update video so long ago, I might not have the time. I might have to stretch it out just because I don't have the time to always upload another video, at least not this summer.
So in case you don't remember from last time, my thing was with this line right here. She said, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. And me getting my awful Grinch brain idea, I was like, Monica, wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be just wacky if I gave you a taste of your own medicine? So I thought, since the game's already completely screwed, as we can see with the ethereal void in the background there, it's not like it would hurt it anymore if I deleted one more character, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyway, that's my idea, but we're gonna proceed for a moment.
I will say, we're gonna talk with her a little bit more before you try that.
Just a teeny bit. Anyway, so let's jump into it.
It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence. Just a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way.
Oh.
Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got the good ending.
This is the good ending. Wow, okay.
Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you?
No.
I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Moi.
Boy.
Annika. Offika. Onik.
Molik.
Mopoundic. Actually, I'm no. Forget I said that. Forget I said that.
On a what?
Anna. Like from Frozen. Oh.
On a Yannicka.
Senior. It's Russian. It's the circle bullet, Monica. Eat her. One last cursed image, ladies and gentlemen. I need Monica Slavic squatting, holding like a bottle of vodka.
Yes, please.
Oi. Oi. It's that.
Oi, oi, oi. Erwin.
Pee pee. Why is there no option up here? Try clicking if there's nothing.
That's weird.
Okay, interesting.
It's not like this matters. I'm just gonna click on stuff.
Nothing really matters to me. You're just clicking because you don't think it matters?
Yeah.
Okay. What if I told you it did matter?
At this point, I don't care.
Okay, good, because it doesn't matter. Yo, that's the name of Elon Musk kid.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Olika. Monica. Senorita. Hi again, Ezra. Did you write a good poem today?
Yes, I did. Would you like to read it?
Please stop. Please stop reading my mind. Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote.
Gibberish.
Oh, Ezra. Did you write this poem for me?
From the bottom of my heart.
That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness.
Gee, my heart's all aflutter.
I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it?
Happy end. Hand in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed on me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end.
I hope you enjoyed it.
It was something.
I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization.
Oh, I know.
Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it.
Oh, you did that plenty.
I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me, maybe even delete my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't have to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend eternity together, Ezra?
No, I'm a selfish jerk.
I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. So yeah, the program will just kind of keep... If you never do anything to the game, you will always open the game onto this and just keep interacting with her forever. I'm assuming eventually the conversation loops, but I think that she has a lot that she can say.
That's nice, I guess. Okay.
Wait. Click again, because there's one interaction she says that I think is really worth... You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival.
Oh, that was the biggest regret? Not offing your friends? Okay, cool.
After we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members. But I was really excited for the performing part, too. It would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting any new members, I'd probably just end up deleting them anyways. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I've kind of grown as a person ever since you joined the club. You really helped inspire me to look at life from a new perspective. Just another reason for me to love you.
Was that the interaction you wanted?
No. So I'm thinking about it, there might be very specific circumstances that have to be in place. Basically, I'm assuming we're probably not going to get it. There is a speech interaction that she can have where she talks to YouTubers.
Interesting.
Yes. I think it might be where like you have to be streaming the game. But she'll like reference the fact that there's probably other people watching and you're doing this like to watch other people, like for other people are watching this. And it's really unique and interesting. I was hoping it would come up here. Yuri did something really funny once. We were all in the club room and just relaxing as usual. And out of nowhere, Yuri just pulls out a small bottle of wine. I'm not even kidding. She was just like, would anybody like some wine? Natsuki laughed out loud and Sayori started yelling at her. I actually felt kind of bad because she was at least trying to do something nice. I think it just made her feel even more reserved in the club room. Though I think Natsuki was secretly a bit curious to try it. And to be completely honest, I kinda was too. It actually could have been kind of fun. But, you know, being president and everything, there's no way I could let that happen. Maybe if we all met up outside of school. We never bonded enough to get to that point. Gosh, what am I talking about this for? I don't condone underage drinking.
But murder. But we're cool with murder. Okay.
Underage drinking is where I draw the line. I mean, I've never drank or anything, so yeah. Also, I should say this. You can still get this game on Steam for free. There is a paid version of the game you can get called Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, and that's on consoles. And I think one thing it has is there's like whole new episodes that you just watch. You don't interact with it. You just watch, and it's like the four girls meeting each other for the first time and like interacting. And there's no underlying creepiness. It's just like them as they were meant to be. So yeah. Did you know I'm a vegetarian? We'll get through this one and then we can try whatever you want to try. I don't mean to say that like I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple years ago after learning more about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyways, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice. Just stop contributing to that whole mess. What? Is that so strange of a reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it being inhumane and all that. I don't really care as much about that part.
We know you don't.
It's weird, like, we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it a thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder.
That's a red flag.
I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too, and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off of stems feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? I'm just saying, we're a pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyways, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we have dinner together, you just did it. Even if we had dinner together and you just did it for me, that would be really romantic. Okay, I know she's a vegan, and in that sense, all the more reason to try getting rid of her. On the other hand, she wasn't that annoying about it. So I kind of hate to kill the only vegan in the world who's not... Oh, she's a vegetarian, I should say.
And what do you mean in the world? She's not in the world. She's
That's
in
true.
the game.
She's beyond us all. Anyways,
I want to try my deletion.
You want to try a deletion? Okay.
Tell me what to do.
Yeah, so you can...
Yeah, we know.
Actually, I want to hear what she says about this. As someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean and fussy or trying to act tough. Sure, it's obvious, but Natsuki was really the embodiment of that.
Yeah.
First, I thought she was just like that because it's supposed to be cute or something. But once I started to learn a bit more about her personal life, it made a little bit more sense. Oh, here we go. Seems like she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know how some friends group in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time? I think it's really gotten to her, so she has this really defensive attitude all the time. And I'm not even going to talk about her own situation. But looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a comfortable place for her. Not that it matters anymore, considering she doesn't exist. I'm just reminiscing, that's all. Alright, so now you can try closing the game. So first, close the game. Yes, we want to quit. I'm not sure what I'm going to put up on screen. Probably just a black screen. We'll just make this quick. Maybe a meme. I don't know. So what she was saying with the way that Steam works, if you want to access it.
Yes.
You have to go into your computer's folders. Also, I'll get to that later. Let's see, where's the Steam document? Okay, so yeah, this is like the Steam library when you have it. So you can get to the game's files from here. This is what I use when I install mods on Battlefront 2.
Interesting.
So Doki Doki, manage, browse local files. And yeah, here, these are all the game's file characters. Monica's the only one.
Of course it is. Just Monica.
Just Monica. How about say, I'll let you do the honors.
No. I was going to say something that would be rude.
Your call?
I'm not exactly sure what to say. Sayonara. Better luck next time. You get what you deserve, or if you, let's see. How about if you can't take it, don't dish it out. That's one. That's love. Anyway, bye.
And now there is no Monica character file.
Now there's not any character files.
It's empty. The app, the game, it's still there. So let's try and open it again, shall we?
Let's try.
Okay. Yeah, if I don't happen to time it quite right, because it's going to be an awkward timing, she was there for a second and then turned into this. Let's keep going. What's happening? Ezra, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Ezra. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me, Ezra? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Ezra. I trusted you. Did you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? You only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone.
Oh, I didn't kill everyone, dear. I just deleted you.
I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Ezra, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. I've made up my mind, Ezra. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but it was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. I did love them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then Yeah, Monica is not here anymore.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, shall we start up a new game?
I guess. Just wanted to see. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking together to school. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that.
Hey, Ezra.
Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friends since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we've picked up the habit once again.
Ezra, are you proud of me?
Eh? For what?
You know, for waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it. You know, we walk to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied, you know? It's embarrassing to say it out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
Oh, by the way, Ezra, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo. You meanie.
Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gather all my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Ezra? What are you doing here?
Well, I glance around the room.
Huh? So you're the Ezra that Sayori's always talking about.
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ezra. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. You don't need to be so formal. It's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet you both. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Ezra, don't tell me. You're...
That's right. The club I decided to join was yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes lighten up.
No way! No way! Ah! I can't do it. Look, man, I'm struggling to get back to Sayori's voice.
Right. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori's happy, then I'm sure it wouldn't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Gosh, I'm struggling.
You're good. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Wow, these look amazing.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs the one first, then I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to beg me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying the tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Already trying to impress the new member, Yuri?
That's not...
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Ezra, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds the comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri!
Yeah?
Well, about, the first thing you said.
Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the clubroom.
Don't just say it like that! Oh, I feel like I have so much phlegm in my throat. We'll see if that's good enough.
Alright. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Ezra reads some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Ezra?
Maybe.
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's kind of the thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then as for Yuri...
I have to read manga?
Jeez. You're the one who suggested we diversify. Should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful
hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
Well, I mean, if you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too. This is so cute.
Sayori, shut up.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everybody likes you too, Ezra.
You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori.
Aw, Ezra. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me that you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Ezra. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. It's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm president now. But I really know everything, Ezra. Know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. With you. Forever and ever. Or ever. Eh? What's happening? Who? It hurts.
Dang, this game's just determined not to give anyone a happy ending, huh?
Can you hear me?
Wow, an actual voice.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
And that was Doki Doki Literature Club.
Have I found everybody a fun nice
So,
time?
is there no way you can get a relatively happy ending?
There is, kind of.
How?
I don't know much about it though. But apparently, and I only found this out like while we were working. Also, I need to say real quick, I love this song. It's really well written, very well performed. Whoever sings this, you did a fantastic job. But anyways, apparently, I don't really like. This sounds super excessive, and I really don't know if we could do it. But apparently, if you like keep saving and reloading your game to the point where you get literally every single interaction that is possible within the game, like every dialogue you could possibly have with Yuri, with Sayori, with Natsuki, spending the weekend with them, all of that, then I think that Sayori will say something different there at the end instead of turning into the next Monica. She'll like kind of thank you for going out of your way to make everyone happy. And then I think she'll kind of like work with Monica to delete the game.
Interesting.
I could be wrong. I don't know much about it because that seems like such a excessive, like you really have to just keep going over and over.
Wow.
I'll leave you be.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah. But hey, it's still a really good game.
Right.
And it has a little bit of a happy ending. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The literature is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members. Most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Yeah.
Wow.
That's the game.
Well.
Any quick thoughts to wrap us up before we...
Monica became an infinitely better person the moment she got deleted. I hate to say that. Like, she actually realized her mistakes.
It was too late to do anything about them.
Right.
She had to pay for the consequences of her actions, but yeah, there is
a
little bit of some redemption for her in the end.
I'll be honest, I'm tempted to just go download this on my computer eventually one day and try and get like the best ending, because I would love to see an actual happy ending to this thing. But like, if that's possible, I don't know, I'm not knowledgeable enough to know, but like, if it is possible, I'd like to try and get it one day. But
well, it'd probably be way, like, I mean, you know, we wouldn't have us sitting here talking back and forth constantly, so it could be much easier.
Yeah.
Now also, I talked about this earlier, like there's kind of the game within a game.
Right.
And I'll probably like send you or show you the videos that Game Theory did talking about that.
Cool.
So there's more than likely there's like another game that's going to come out that's going to be connected to Doki Doki.
I'd like to see that actually.
But it's not going to be quite the same. It's going to be a lot more horror elements. And I think that was supposed to come out like, gosh, probably 4 or 5 years ago and just never did, probably because of COVID and other things. So, but there is technically more on the way. And like I said, there is that Doki Doki Literature Club Plus and all the stuff that it does add.
Right.
To my understanding anyways, A, tells more about the game within a game, and B, is a little bit more like gives you some purely happy stuff.
Interesting.
But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to call the series.
All right. It's been fun. And again, as though I do have some criticisms of it, I would actually love to see another game follow up with this.
Yeah, it truly is something else. And that is why I love Doki Doki Literature Club.
Fair enough.
So, ladies and gentlemen, after almost 6 months of us playing this and this being released over probably roughly the same amount of time,
Right.
gosh, we did so much today. I'm going to have so much editing to do. But
all within good time.
All within good time. But guys, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.